Just his growth over the last couple of years and what the finals did for him last year and the things.
Fractures his hip, and 89 days later he's back in uniform. And you're rushing to be a part of what was an incredibly special journey. But I just think it speaks to how much he cares about the game of basketball and this group.
He's gotten stronger since last year. Still has a ways to go in that department. Here's Portis, corner three. It's good. Let's check in with George for more on Hunger.
Dave, DB, he also mentioned that after those 89 games and rushing back to try to get on the court, help his team make that run, it really wasn't just the hip issue. It was also the kinetic chain along his leg, having to rebuild all those muscles. It was a much more arduous process than just rehabbing from the hip, DB and Dave.
And it's kind of been weird, too, as Anthony hits a three. When you look at his games played, the first year he didn't play an inning because he suffered that foot injury. The next year, he plays in every game, all 82. Then you guys just mentioned the injury last year, cost him 50, and he's played in almost every game this year. Lob to Holmgren, couldn't catch it. It was an errant pass by Mitchell. Giannis in the open floor, into the chest of the defender, and the lead is down to 14.
Yeah, Shea's off the floor. And listen, the difference for the Bucks can be their three-point shooting. Cole Anthony is having the kind of night they would love to see become more consistent.
The putback by Williams and the foul. That is the first offensive rebound of the.
Agree with him there, and hitting that glass. Williams has given them very good.
Here in the quarter. Williams, who has 11 points off the bench, could not get the free throw.
And they're matching Dort minutes with Giannis minutes.
Antetokounmpo spinning, shovels to Portis, and Portis puts it in.
Now Chet's checking Portis, but he is lurking, looking to make sure that if Dort needs some assistance as Giannis gets near the rim, and that's how Portis gets free.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the blow-by, couldn't bank it in, but the tip is good. That miss was his first of the game, and he made up for it with the putback. He's got 12 points. Anthony's three, no good. He's got 13 points off the bench. That was his first miss from behind the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander bully ball with Rollins out to Williams. Swing to the corner, Mitchell. And A.J. Mitchell's three is there. The 9th three for Oklahoma City. They're saying a 2. Foot was on the line. So a 2-point basket. 64-46 is the score. Giannis splits the double, again finds Portis, and he floats it home. Giannis has always been a good passer, averaging about 5.5 assists per game this year, which is actually the lowest for him in 8 years. He's got 3 assists tonight. Mitchell leans in and scores, plus a foul. 18 first half points for Mitchell, and another coming potentially at the line.
I keep saying it, put the ball on the floor and attack. And
turf toe, so he didn't play a ton, averaged about 6 points per game, and this year he's been one of the best bench players in the NBA. Antetokounmpo downhill, tried to hit Nance and was fouled on the time. Presented by Hyundai Palisade. Windy, Perk, Coach Malone, and Malika.
11.
That and highlights from our first game, our NBA Wednesday doubleheader, NBA Rivals Week. Giannis had the mismatch on Wallace. Holmgren came over to help and was no help as Giannis scores inside.
He's just getting loose, Dave. That's a downhill force. He's so good.
7 points on 3 of 3 shooting, 7 rebounds for Antetokounmpo. Shot clock inside of 10. Gilgeous-Alexander fires a 3 and swishes it home over Kuzma.
Come on. That is, I mean, he has just been patiently picking them apart.
Giannis again downhill. Nance drives and throws it away. Barnhizer with the interception. About a 4.5 second difference in the game in shot clocks here at the end of the quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander to the basket has his pass knocked away and out of bounds to Milwaukee. Point first half for Oklahoma City on 63% shooting. As Giannis off the ball with Cason Wallace, a much smaller defender on him. And they get tangled up. And that's going to send Antetokounmpo to the line. And the first free throw spins out. Oklahoma on the clock. Second free throw is good. A double SGA, gets it across to Joe. Spot up three in rhythm. Can't knock it down. Batted back out. Kuzma three-quarter. And end up with an 18-point advantage at halftime. A.J. Mitchell, 18 to lead the way. Gilgeous-Alexander, 15. Kenrich Williams with 11. The Thunder shoot 62% from the floor. They had 29 baskets